Hello and welcome to another Arkis video and to a new daily race A on Gran Turismo 7. Also the first race A video from me for a while, and what a race to return to. We are racing the 1970 Chaparral 2J on racing hard tires around Monza without the chicane. This car is crazy fast, to be fair. They have been tweaking the settings a bit, so it's a bit more drivable than it was last time we raced this at Sardinia, where it was a proper suicide machine. But still a crazy combo. Remember, SR is on for this race, so be careful. I did 3 races, took me some time to get up to speed. I felt a bit rusty, but I have boiled it down to some highlights, and if you are enjoying the content, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. It is highly appreciated. Now let's jump into the very first race of the week. So this is the first available race of the week. I'm jumping in without a qualifying time. We've got Ghost Rider, Chicken Angel, Handsome Frank, a lot of familiar faces, and we've also got a couple of false starts. So I am making my way through the slow cars on the grid, and so far we all survived, but we are coming into Curve Grande, and I don't really know how to adjust the speed coming in now, but we've got Ghost Rider off the track and I run off the track as well, so immediately we have a crash and my car is damaged and it's pulling strongly to the left. It's almost impossible to control the car, and that's a bit unfortunate because I need to turn right here, which the car refuses, and now we've got the 2 Lesmos coming up and my car still only wants to turn left, so I'm really struggling to get the car around the corners. And also Lesmo 2, you can see I am fighting with the car, completely missing the apexes, and now my car got rid of the damage, so now I'm able to go straight at least. We are in P8 at the moment. We're coming up towards Ascari. I am looking for the 200 ball, getting the car slowed down, and let's just get through, maybe avoid penalties as well. That would be lovely, but we make it through just fine. We are about to finish the first lap. We're coming up towards Diabolica. I think I am looking for the 150 board, maybe even braking a bit before that. I cannot really remember. Anyway, we get the car slowed down. We've got a car off the track with a penalty. I stay on the track. I was getting scared. I was running off there. That was the end of first lap. Now we are going to skip ahead for some highlights, or low points if you will. First of all, I'm going to brake way too early into the chicane, confusing the driver behind me, who almost has to take evasive action. They accidentally cut the chicane and pick up a penalty. Now we've got some chaos ahead coming into Ascari, cars all over the place and penalties all over the place. I am completely missing the first apex there, but we managed to survive it, and now we're coming up towards Diabolica. Once again, we've got someone serving a penalty, and I think I am too focused on trying to get ahead that I outbrake myself and almost run off the track. So the Swiss driver just goes past again, and now we are jumping ahead. Now we've got a bit of fighting. The car snaps on me as well, and just as I touch the grass, we've got Mark coming across sideways, already losing the car, so there was a bit of a crash there. I decided to continue because the crash was already happening, so not really my fault. I was almost crashing myself. We are back to P8 again, and we are jumping forward. Now P7 is serving a penalty. I'm trying my best to get ahead, but they actually managed to hang on to it on the outside. Really good racing. I am leaving room, and that was really well held by them, so we didn't get that position. We carry on. I think we are going to jump ahead once again. Now we are jumping to the end of the race. It was a rather lonely race. We've got someone binning it there, so we pick up a position right at the end, but other than that, a rather uneventful last part of that first race. We are jumping on to the second race of the morning. Now I've tried to set a qualifying time. I'm still clearly struggling to get up to speed. And here we see Handsome Frank fly past, and it seems like using no traction control, get some wheel spin is actually quicker because the gears are so long. Only 3 gears, and first gears really bogs down when you use traction control. So Handsome Frank really nailed that. We are in P3. We've got Hugh Hattrick behind us there, unfortunately running off the track, but I'm not going to laugh or point fingers because this race is going to turn into a nightmare for me as well, and mostly self-inflicted, to be honest, but we will get to that. For now, I'm just trying to stay behind Chicken Angel. I just want us to get a move on and hang on to Handsome Frank, who seems to really have figured out this combo already. And we are coming up towards Ascari, and I am just looking for, I think it's the 200 board for Ascari. I just don't want to crash into the back of Chicken Angel. We are making our way through. We had the German driver getting really close behind, but we managed to keep it together and also get at least a decent run out of Ascari. Now we're coming up towards Diabolica, looking for the 150 board, getting on the brakes, maybe a bit before the 150 board, and getting around the corner. Chicken Angel a bit wide on the exit. We get a better run, and I actually decide to go for a pass, and Chicken Angel just fills us in behind. Maybe I would be better off just staying behind Chicken Angel because I am really not up to speed and make a lot of silly mistakes. But Chicken Angel decides to bump draft me. We are making our way around Curve Grande. You don't need to brake, you just need to lift in time. If you lift too late, you will run off the track, and then there's no recovering that. We are getting through the chicane, a bit clumsy there. Chicken Angel was having a look but was backing out of that. Now I'm struggling with the understeer out of Lesmo 1, and can we make our way through Lesmo 2? Yeah, we are still alive. I overshoot Ascari, braking too late, and Chicken Angel is back. I'm just trying to just stay out of the way so we don't collide, and Chicken Angel shoots past me. We are going to jump ahead a bit. Chicken Angel is running wide into Diabolica, but this time I decide to just bump draft them because I still think I am better off just following for the moment. We are jumping to the chicane. I am actually getting a better run out of the chicane, so this time I do decide to go for a pass into Lesmo 1. Let's get the car slowed down. I struggle with the understeer once again, and now Chicken Angel comes back for a move into Lesmo 2, but they overshoot it and end up in the gravel. There's a bit of contact as they re-enter and a crash behind me. And I was just so focused on my rear view that I went off the track. At this point, I was actually laughing out loud because this was just so ridiculous. I even had family members asking me what was going on, but that was just so ridiculous. But anyway, I lost a bunch of positions. There was some contact into Ascari. I gained a couple of positions back. We are jumping ahead. We are jumping to lap 4. Viking Crusher had a moment there. We are going to have a bit of close racing. We're coming up towards Ascari. Viking Crusher has got the run. They are defending this slightly. I think they are going to pull over to the racing line, but they are also going to overshoot Ascari, so we managed to get back that position. And we are jumping ahead once again. Now we are getting towards the end of the race. This time I am lifting too late into Curve Grande. I end up on the grass and I spin the car. And this is really the beginning of my downfall in this race if it hadn't begun already. This is clearly not going well. Now we are jumping ahead a bit again. I've got Hugh Hattrick right behind me, and here I just got distracted by one of my family members saying goodbye and have a good day. I completely forgot to brake. So at this point I was really considering to quit the race, but I didn't want to lose the SR, so I finished the race, and that was a bit of an embarrassment. So we are jumping to the final race of this video. I am in P2 now. I am going a bit faster than in the previous race, and once again you can see we've got a couple of drivers who really nailed the start. I really think you just need to skip the traction control, just floor it, take the wheel spin you get, try to manage that, but that is faster than the car bogging down in first gear trying to work its way up through the rev range. I'm behind the Finnish driver. I think, yeah, we've got 2 cars ahead of me, overshooting the chicane. I almost did the same thing. Unfortunately, I went into the back of Handsome Frank. I lost some speed there. I've still got the Finnish driver on my inside. They get that position back. I think I'm going for a move into Lesmo 2. We managed to get it done. And now let's see if we can keep up with Handsome Frank, who is really fast on this one. The Finnish driver is coming back on my outside. I was trying vaguely to defend this, but I was just going too slow. I couldn't defend it. The Finnish driver is off the track. We are going side by side, leaving room for each other. We just about made it work, but that just made us slow compared to the drivers coming from behind. So we are losing a position to Hugh, who just flew past there. Now we're coming into Diabolica. The Finnish driver pushes Hugh out of the way, maybe by accident, but that was really unfortunate for Hugh Hattrick there. And now we are having a run towards Curve Grande. I am on the inside. This is a proper drag race. I know that I don't have to brake, I just have to lift, but I have to be brave, lift as late as I dare. And it seems like I am the bravest of the late lifters. I managed to keep the car on the track, but as we come into the chicane, the Finnish driver is really going for it. And even though I was trying to leave room, they just couldn't get the car stopped, so went straight into the side of my car. I had to just cut the chicane because I basically got pushed over the chicane. I didn't pick up a penalty, only a bit of damage. We managed to hang on to this, and here the Finnish driver gets a bump from behind and gets pushed into the gravel. So we are jumping ahead in the race. We are coming through Ascari at lap 3. Unfortunately, I'm going to pick up a penalty, a 1 second penalty, which I have to wait an entire lap to serve. So we are jumping 1 lap ahead. I am serving my penalty. I was hoping I could hang on to my position, so I'm going to brake really late, and I am trying a bit too hard. You can see I couldn't keep the car at the apex. There was contact with the Swiss driver that was totally on me, and maybe I should have just let go of that position, but I am going to lose that position anyway because I overshoot the chicane, and now the Swiss driver gets past me. But it looked like they cut the chicane. They're going past me into Lesmo 1, but they cut the chicane behind me there, so they got a half second penalty. And we've got Chicken Angel coming through as well. This is a bit of a struggle. I am rusty. I am trying my best to get up to speed on this crazy combo. Now we're coming into Ascari, and this time I'm getting really close to the rear end of Chicken Angel's car. That is a bit of foreshadowing of what is going to happen later. But we are still alive. We are going to jump onto the final lap, and coming into the chicane this time I couldn't get the car stopped. I was trying to see if I could make evasive action, but there was just no room to pull over far enough to the right. I pick up, rightfully so, 2 seconds penalty. I've got a bit of dirty tires, I think, as well. I am losing another position there, and making our way through the Lesmos. I actually got a good run out of the final time we went through Ascari, but it didn't really matter. I still had my 2 second penalty. So we are serving that, and we are jumping to the finish line. This is a crazy combo. Be careful if you try it. SR is on, and I think I have tried this enough. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.